We will be demonstrating the professional edition of our total compensation solution. And here, this online website will provide you everything you need to produce professional, high-end total compensation statements for your employees. The professional edition is going to produce a two-page statement both via print and also secure online statement as well. So I've logged in here as an administrator. This is what you would see with a username and a password. And it's set up really easy with very user-friendly menu-driven fields, which we will go through here in a few moments. I'm going to start here with the administration tab and go to the employee list. This will populate all the employees once they are in the system here in any kind of order you want, last name, first name, things of that nature. And we can view their print statement, we can view their online statement, we can step in and edit a record if we need to. Let's take a look at the professional edition print statement, and I'm going to minimize this down a little bit so we can see it better. So up on the top left corner will be the company address, the employee address located here, a title of the statement showing that it's prepared especially for the employee, and you can personalize it with your company's logo right here. There'll be a nice welcome message letting the employee know how important their well-being is to the company, but this message is completely customizable, as well as any kind of closing remarks of who wants to close the statement. The professional edition will allow you to import images from an image library that we have of diverse photos and choose a nice color and contrasting font to create some personalization to it. Page 2 will get into the heart of the cash compensation and benefits program, so there'll be a paragraph there that you can personalize. And the professional edition will allow us to show 3 different cash compensation programs, so salary, bonus, and commission are just 3 examples of them. And it will allow us to show up to 10 different lines of benefits, and I think we are showing about 10 there. The way that the program works is we can call the cash compensation header what we want and the benefits header as well. And only benefits and cash programs that an employee is eligible to receive will show for them. The system is architected in a way that those cash programs and benefits that an employee does not get will suppress and go away. So it'll total the cash programs here. It'll also show a sum total of the company's contribution as well as what the employee pays towards their benefits, and then a pie graph that will demonstrate the relationship between the cash program as well as the benefits, and this is where we want that employee to focus on the full value of their total compensation. And then the professional edition will also allow us to show other valuable benefits. We're just showing 2 here. You can show whatever 2 you want. Paid time off and holiday pay seem to be the most popular examples. And the reason we've had this is that clients in the past have essentially said that even though paid time off and holiday figures are already included higher up in their salary, they wanted a way to extract that out separately and demonstrate those figures. And then finally, there's a disclaimer here that will protect you, just letting the employee know this is intended to summarize the value of the benefit program. It's not a legal document. So that is the print statement for the professional. If I step back into the application and we view the online statement, the professional edition is going to produce a secure online statement with a username and a password, so every single employee will get their own website. And we can see all the information that we just saw in the print statement now in HTML form, in web form. So here's the header of the statement, the images up here, a company logo. It's been prepared especially for that employee. Here's a paragraph that they'll see, and then their cash programs will be broken down here. Their benefits will be all broken down in nice detail as well. That pie graph, and then the total value there, leaving the other valuable benefits here to finish it off. So that is a quick look at the online web-based statement that each employee will get. They can contact HR if they have any questions. They can print out the statement if they'd like, and this will pull up a nice high-end PDF that they can print and save and email home if they'd like. So we do have a lot of clients that forego printing in years 3 and 4, and they drive everything to the website because you can print it out, and they can log right out. So that's the online statement. Going back here into the application, you can see whether someone has logged in or not logged in. That helps drive some of the analytics that I'll go into more detail here in a few moments on. And then as far as editing a record, you could step right into an employee's record anytime you want. And let's say that you want to edit a bonus or maybe some medical insurance contributions have changed. This is very easy to do when you've got a few changes to make. Wide-scale changes can be made by uploading a data sheet, which is also very convenient, and you can do right through the application. But you can simply edit any employee's record anytime you want. You can also at any point in time add a new employee. This great feature allows you to Provide total comp statements for new hires that are coming on board. So anytime throughout the course of the year, you can add as many new hires as you want. We've also had clients use it during the interview process, maybe show a candidate or a manager why their company is the employer of choice by demonstrating the rich set of benefits that the employee would get. So it's very easy to do that. And then also, if someone leaves the company, you can delete them from the system very easily. So that's the administration tab there. If we go through the company setup and some of these menu-driven fields, you'll see how user-friendly it is. You would just move from left to right, fill out all this information, and click Save as you go. Primary contact information, that'd be the person receiving emails from the online system there. And then we can move to program names. So we got the cash compensation programs, and what three would we like to demonstrate here? They are all customizable text boxes, and we would click Save as we go. All throughout the program are tips and did you know sections to help you navigate through the program easily, but it's pretty user friendly. Benefits, what do we want to call them, and what different 10 benefits would we like? If you need more than 10 benefits, you could take a look at our Enterprise Edition of our software, or you can couple up some of these benefits. Maybe you can combine medical, dental, and vision and call them health benefits, or you can combine short-term and long-term disability onto one line. So there's some creative ways to get more out of the program. Other valuable benefits, we've got the 2 here, so you can choose what you'd like to call it and what 2 other valuable benefits you want to show. Now we can move on to content creation, and we can choose a welcome letter by saying dear or greetings or hello, whatever you want, and type in a nice message here. We do have some letter samples off to the margin that will show us a library of different options of some letters, so you might like letter 2 better, and it's easy as copying and pasting them right into the text box here. And then finally, we can put whoever is going to close out the statement, their full name and their title. And if you want to put the login information onto the print statement, that will help drive the online usage so you can track who logs on and who doesn't. You can click yes here. And if you don't want it, you just click no. It's very easy to do that. And then intros and footers. What kind of information would you like to describe on the top of page 2? And what kind of disclaimers would you like to have underneath the cash programs and the benefit programs, things of that nature? That's where we do that. And then the disclaimer here. Most people use our legal text right here, but if you want to change something or your legal team has something different, you can just text it right there, put it right in that text box. The statement design will be the next step here, and this is where you can start choosing some color selections. Every single color, as you may know, has a 6-digit hexadecimal code, so if you need to match it right to a corporate logo or a company theme, you can do that. If you don't know what it is and don't want to mess with that, you can just choose from a WebSafe palette. There's all kinds of different colors here to help make the font color and the border color desirable. And then what date selections? You can call the statement whatever you want, and you can have the data. This date will show in the bottom right corner of every page, letting the employee know when you pulled this data together. And then different image selections. You can choose no image if you'd like to keep kind of a clean sort of white bottom there, page 1, or you can choose from a bunch of different diverse photos here, and we keep adding new images all the time. And then uploading the logo is done very easily through this utility right here. So it'll show you what it looks like as you are uploading it, and there's some requirements as well about what it needs to be. We try to make this program as user-friendly and self-service as possible so that you can create the statements yourself, but we also offer services to help go into this and do all this for you so you don't have to mess with any of this. In terms of data management, it's very easy through the process. You will have a project success manager who's dedicated to your account for a full year. And that person's job is to take all of your data, so you'll export payroll benefit data, your retirement data, into an Excel or some type of a CSV file, and you can send those separate disparate data files to your project success manager through a secure FTP site. And once we get that data, we'll go through the process of merging and integrating that data on our own template so that we can upload it in the application. We even have a support library available that walks you through the data template, maybe do some calculations, benefits checklist so you can help review the possible benefits. Everything in here, including a step-by-step instruction guide to help your project be successful, is available both in PDF form and also in video form. So you have that available. Now let's say we're at about week 3 or 4 or possibly 5 in this project, and all the data has been uploaded and all the logo and colors and messaging and branding have been selected. Now we're getting close to ready to go live with the project. And this is what's going to produce this administration list. Once your project success manager uploads that data file into the system, it'll populate this whole list here. And it will automatically create a username, which is going to be the first letter of their first name and their last name and their employee ID number. It's going to create that automatically and produce the website for the employee. Now that maybe data has been checked and verified and validated and we're ready to go live, this is where it gets fun now. And so we found that clients who have gotten the greatest usage and success out of their project did so by sending a series of emails out and promoting this and building anticipation before the launch of the statements. So we took the idea and created this promotion module within the application sometime of September 2010. And this allows you to send targeted messages to several different employees, all employees if you'd like, that are receiving a statement. And you can provide the login information right here so that they're encouraged to go online. You can even send a test email to yourself. So let's say you've sent this out to all the employees who will be receiving statements, and you'd like to maybe track the analytics a few weeks or a month after to see how many people are really logging online. The analytics module would track the percentage of employees that have logged in. So if you only see that 38% have logged in and that's just not a number that you're happy with, you can go back into the email promotion module, type a message letting them know, guys, please log into your statement. There's so much more to your total compensation than direct pay alone. And you can send that just to the people that have not yet logged in to really tailor that message. And then you can go back to the analytics module and watch that grow. The idea behind having an online statement is that a lot of studies have shown that employees need information in more than one way. Print is a great way if you want to send statements home, and hopefully they read that, but having things web-based and online, since the majority of Americans are with emails and are comfortable on the internet, this is a great way to communicate total compensation. And then finally, as employees are getting their paper statements in the mail or maybe handed out at meetings and they're receiving their online statements and logging in, how do you then track the analytics of this and the results of this? We've created an HR Executive Summary Report. And so I'm going to print this report and bring it in here in our viewing picture. And what this report will do, let me make this a little bit larger here. This will go in and now summarize a complete analysis of all your total compensation. So this is really for HR to create and produce for upper management. It'll have your logo on there. And what it will do is it will summarize all the cash compensation expenditures and the employer paid benefits, and it will show it with grand totals here as well as averages. And it will break down this information with bar graphs and pie charts showing all the individual cash programs that you have here. And this last page will get into some specific detail. So this demo site has 247 sample employees. If you wanted to know how much you spend on just the salary portion or just commissions, for instance, and you want to see that you guys spend $267,000 a year on commissions, how many people get commission, and what's the average commission, how many people participate in it, this report is great because it pulls all this data that's traditionally separated in different payroll systems and benefit systems and retirement systems, and it aggregates it all together so you can have one report that can be viewed by upper management. It'll do the same thing for all the employer paid benefits as well. How much do you spend on dental insurance, or maybe your 401k matching, and how many people do you have participating in your 401k plan, and what do the employees pay for their benefits, so you can see that relationship there, and then the other valuable benefits as well. So we've had some great feedback on this report. Really helps make a project successful and summarize all the important information and make HR shine through the process. So that is it in a nutshell. That is the professional edition of our total compensation solutions there. And really our vision here at Total Reward Software is to change the way employees view their total compensation in efforts to raise awareness, improve retention, and reduce turnover costs. We look forward to helping you on your next total compensation project.